Prevalent tendencies for mental disorders in Pakistan. Mental health problems are globally recognized as a major social issue which needs to be addressed aggressively. Although 30% to 50% of the world population is expected to be suffering from some form of mental illness. Studies have reported different figures for the prevalence of mental disorders in different countries, for example 10.1% in Canada, 18.5% in the United States and 38.2% in Europe. The prevalence of mental disorders has also been significantly found in Muslim countries. 1/5 of primary care attendees in Saudi Arabia, more than half of the general patients in the United Arab Emirates and 17% general population in Egypt was found to have some sort of mental disorders. Studies related to India revealed that at least 10 million Indians suffer from severe mental illness. Mirza and Jenkins referred to 20 studies conducted in Pakistan and stated that the prevalence of depression in Pakistan was 33%, with women having a higher prevalence than men. Other academic studies conducted in Pakistan focused on a few typical mental disorders, for example depression and anxiety, and were mostly not focused on the general population. In 2018, Dr. Sukoon conducted a large-scale countrywide study in Pakistan to understand the tendencies of Pakistanis towards different mental disorders. The study involved 3,500 conveniently selected Pakistanis from different major cities. The sample was highly diversified based on gender, age, marital status, education, income, and other important socio-demographic factors. A detailed research questionnaire was developed in Urdu to gather the required data. The questionnaire comprised of a checklist to measure the tendencies for different mental disorders. This checklist was based on the symptoms of the understudied disorders in accordance with the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders for Trail. The disorders measured in the study were depression, anxiety, stress, adjustment-related problems, sleep-related problems, eating-related problems, memory-related problems, paranoid personality disorder, schizoid personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, avoidant personality disorder, and dependent personality disorder. It was intended not to label the respondents with certain mental disorders based on this checklist, hence the checklist was assumed to provide the possible tendencies for the understudied disorders. According to the results, 38% of the respondents possessed tendencies for depression, 31% for anxiety, 32% for stress, 33% for adjustment-related disorders, 38% for sleep-related problems, 30% for eating-related problems, 36% for memory-related problems, 26% for paranoid personality disorder, 23% for schizoid personality disorder, 11% for antisocial personality disorder, 18% for borderline personality disorder, 24% for histrionic personality disorder, 17% for narcissistic personality disorder, 25% for avoidant personality disorder, and 29% for dependent personality disorder. The findings, if seen from an overall perspective on mental health, reveal that 27% of the respondents did possess tendencies for mental disorders. Depression and sleep-related problems were found to be on the top. Analysis based on gender revealed highly significant differences between males and females in having tendencies towards mental disorders. Females had significantly higher tendencies towards mental disorders as compared with males. While probing further, females were found to have significantly higher tendencies for depression, anxiety, eating-related problems, paranoid personality disorder, avoidant personality disorder, and dependent personality disorder. Males, on the other hand, had significantly higher tendencies of borderline personality disorder and narcissistic personality disorder as compared to females. The earlier studies in different parts of the world have also found women having more mental disorders than men. The unmarried Pakistanis in the aforesaid study were found to have significantly higher tendencies towards mental disorders as compared to the married. The unmarried had significantly higher tendencies for depression, anxiety, adjustment-related problems, eating-related problems, paranoid personality disorder, schizoid personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, and avoidant personality disorder. The married, on the other hand, had significantly higher tendencies towards memory-related problems. The impact of marital life on mental health has been studied widely in different parts of the world. The emotional security and social stability associated with marital life helps in improving Euro-S mental health. Consequently, widows, separated and divorced in other parts of the world also showed higher rates for mental disorders as compared to the married. The findings of Dr. Sukoon Euro-S study also revealed that the adolescents and young adults had significantly higher tendencies towards mental disorders as compared to adults and the elderly. Studies in the lifespan psychopathology have also suggested that the prevalence of mental disorders is more common in young adults as compared with the elderly. The study by Dr. Sukoon also analyzed the role of education in mental disorders. It was found that people having primary level education had significantly higher tendencies towards mental disorders as compared with their counterparts. Higher educational qualifications have always been positively associated with enhanced mental health. Lower educated people generally report more tendencies towards mental disorders worldwide. Referring to income, the findings of Dr. Sukoon Euro-S study suggested that the upper middle class had significantly higher tendencies towards mental disorders as compared to the poor, lower middle or the well-off class. The earlier international studies have suggested that mental disorders are more associated with the ones who belong to lower economic status, and poverty has also been associated positively with poor mental health. The findings of the current study did not support the association of poverty and poor mental health, but the people belonging to the upper middle range by their income were found more inclined towards mental disorders. The role of religiosity could have been one of the mediating factors here and could be studied further in future. Thanks for listening. To read the entire paper, kindly visit www.dersakoon.info.